Hi folks, here I am again, coming from the insane atmospheric river. Almost the last week of March, and they're still coming with this program madness. Today, I'm talking about mind programs. Replace your TV with a laptop. And this is part 2. How you can discern the proper way to learn what's happening with the new gadget, the laptop. Instant Karma's gonna get you. Gonna knock you off your feet. Cause we're all in this thing called Earth here together. You and me and everyone you meet. Who in the world do you think you are? You're a superstar. Right you are. Instant Karma's gonna get you. One video got 2 views and the second video got 97. I don't think so, YouTube. Don't you lie to me about the numbers. Cause numbers rule over you. Numbers don't rule over me. Cause I'm not a digital beast. I'm here to make you remember that you can bring your soul to get free. Cause we all shine on. I'm giving you free love, harmless wisdom. Cause you know I love everyone. Everyone. On and on. Instant Karma's gonna get ya. Gonna knock you off your feet. Cause the golden rule is the only real golden rule. Cause what I do to everyone I meet, I do to myself. Can't you see what I do to them in the street? Cause we all shine on. Everyone. On and on. So when you're checking out internet capitalism or internet free services such as this, you have to ask yourself, what is this person's intent? What exactly is it that they're selling? For example, I'm trying to give and eventually sell techniques and healing to help you reclaim your higher powers, your power to be a fifth dimensional aware human spirit in a human body, aware of their divine potential and able to access and implement some of it through reclaiming these wonderful powers of creation. Okay? So, and then you have to ask, what do I have to lose by trying their teachings? Is it going to hurt you? You're going to lose something or gain something, you know? Or you're going to take all your money? Is it going to put a horrible, nasty thought or a woke idea into your mind? With YouTube or with the internet that's free, for example, you have wide open teachings. You choose the curriculum, the classes. I mean, there's people on YouTube who get paid for sharing wisdom that they learn from YouTube or other sources for free. But like Billy Carson, for example, they would have to be a really talented student and talented teacher, like Billy Carson, you know. And he's pretty slick and young with a high IQ. And he travels around and he's learned a lot, so he has a lot to share. So you have to be good at it. I'm not saying you don't have to be masterful and talented with it, but you can do that if you decide and put your will to it in a harmless way. And then you have to discern whether you've learned it or not, whether it's teaching you anything worthwhile. I mean, these are all obvious things. I'm just pointing out. Like I say, most of my channel is just pointing out the obvious that people forget when the dark side of YouTube is the 39% of the videos people watch that are super popular because they're negative or nasty or disgusting or addictive, or because the person was sexy or cute or good looking. Could have been that other percentage that was, that other 11% that weren't positive. It could have just been because they were cute or some shit. So you have to decide, you have to choose to not waste your moments in this precious, amazing gift called life, even when you're under attack. Instead, be like David Standall Roth and choose to be born again in the middle of this insane war. Choose to find the real Christ in the middle of this insane war. It's your choice. Okay? Right when they try to attack me with a weapon, I'm going to be reminding myself. Right when the evil ones literally make shit fall on my tent in violent attacks and weather weapons, that's when I'm thinking about the Holy Ghost, of course. Okay, so when and what you can teach, tune into your intuition. Clear out your TV programming with the internet. That's what I've done. It's easy. You just use the old addiction of learning, use the old addiction of screen time addiction to learning the truth instead of lies. Never watch television. It's just like cannabis. It is a truly amazing tool, yet the internet cannot do it for you, and it can be just like cannabis, really an addiction thing to itself, or be your surrogate, where you think it'll do everything for you. Focus on the feeling or emotion you want, and then go for the learning. Today I was watching Mark Passio, and he talks about something you learn from the dark side, but it's very important for the light, of course, as well. And this is how we're going to gain the aggregate, the oneness, to bring it back to the. See, they're really coming after me now for this. So it's called the trivium, and this is how the basis for how learning is achieved. So number one, you have knowledge. You learn something. Number two, knowledge is your foundation. Number two, on top of that, you have understanding. And number three, on top, is wisdom. And he says for wisdom, you need action. So my show, hence, for me to really be wise, I will teach. Like some have said, wisdom comes from experience. So thus, wisdom is associated right with the elders or elderly, because older people have accumulated action. Man, I feel the pressure. I could actually feel the chemicals they're dumping actually cause pain in my head. It's intense. I'm going through intense warfare, but it's an information and a chemical war. So, or perhaps I'm microwaving. I'm too close to the computer because I want to get the light right in this gnarly storm. So you must always remember, if you're tempted to watch the sickness called, that's mostly all television has become, that TV is run by the Decepticons, and Mark Passio said it's politics. Politics is what TV is run by as well. Politics and TV is PR for the planetary slave masters. Just remember that. That's what it is. The internet is the first chance as a planetary species humanity has had, if you can get a computer and you're not in fucking China, to really learn, or Canada, if you're not in a censored ass country, the internet is the first chance we've really had as a species to really learn, for all people who have uncensored computer access, what's really happening in the world. And leaving mainstream media like CNN is just so obviously it's government propaganda so overtly now that leaving mainstream media or network news on, leaving the TV on in the background, has really become obvious, open self-hypnotization or subliminal psycho-slave trauma bonding. My mother does this, and I beg her not to. My brother's housemate sets the TV, the mainstream news, to come on at 5 in the morning, and he wants to tell me how evil Trump was, because that's what they're pumping into his head, and it's just sad. I mean, or that's part of why he wanted to tell me. It's just sad. Okay, please don't do that. Just turn it off. Okay, the black magic box cube tech is not. When you think about Saturn cube and the moon matrix tech, and their black cube tech. It's not really so far-fetched when you consider how simple the technology of a pinhole camera is. This camera I'm using now is extremely simple technology, and the internet is ones and zeros, all ones and zeros. And think about solar panels and the internet are literal physical the two inventions we have that were not kicked out for, that were not claimed to be bad for the planetary safety, and they're free. Basically, the internet and solar panels are full disclosure that we're going into the free energy future very soon. I recommend the Dan Willis, Michael Sala interview yesterday about this. I got to go watch it again because they didn't let me watch it here. So TV was full spectrum, overt mind control, Khazarian, Nazi hijacking, Khazarian negative aliens and Nazis hijacking humanity's heads. Turn it off. Tune your receiver to respectful higher programs of the Christos. How do you do that? Make sure you can discern the intent of the person broadcasting, such as myself, is harmless and respectful or in alignment with the Most High. Okay, of course, it's obvious. How does the program make you feel? It makes me feel like they're really trying to come after me, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. You know what? Because life is what it is, and it includes the reptilians. It includes it all. Okay, so you're witnessing the direct attack right now. Okay, so don't be a zombie. Turn it off. And see how I'm shaking with fear, but I'm still going. This is what you have to do when you get attacked. Turn it off. Tune your receiver to respectful higher programs. How does it make you feel? These are weather weapons. Can't you see I'm going through weather weapon attack? It's very overt. Okay? Sports is vicarious. Living through your sports stars is not really living, and they killed Bill Cooper for saying that to the world. Fake book, cell phone dopamine hit is the new normal. Cyborg slave, mind controlling yourself. Don't use the internet or YouTube or your cell phone to be your television set, okay? Because that's what the CIA is trying to do with that, okay? Don't do it. Don't be a cyborg slave. You can help it. Because remember, these are the new TV. This is customized, CIA-controlled, mini personal TV, MK Ultra self-programming, okay? This is a serious war, obviously. I mean, look what happened to me while I'm making this video. And if you don't think it's serious, it's going to get worse, before it gets better. I mean, look at all the people who took these shots. However, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you can use YouTube to see it. And you can use my channel and my awakening experiences, my enlightening experiences to see that light. But if you underestimate the power of the enemy, hey, look at me, Wow, thanks guys, you're doing a great job. I have to say, I tell the dark side, you're spiritually pathetic and cowardly, but you're doing a great job at mind control and weather weaponry, for sure. You're winning, and that's why I'm going to fight harder to say the truth more rapidly, more discerningly, more edification of Christ consciousness, to share more of the love of the Creator I have been so much blessed by, my handful of friends in this town, my hundreds of friends online. God bless you, and thank you for helping me create the real world and helping to birth the Christed version of humanity, the real humanity, in the ashes, in the middle of this insane war, in the ashes of these reptilian warmongers. The very flying in the face of this insane weather weaponry, I'm sharing the truth of how to liberate your mind. Turn off the TV and turn on something with harmless respect and teaching you wisdom, which I hope I have. God bless you. Goddess bless us. And let's create a great world if possible. Click subscribe. Please hit the notification bell if you want more. And let's make this a beautiful world, family.